Hey planty people, what's up? It's Devil Wing. To state the obvious, yes, I bleached my hair. I really like it for the summer. Today is a big repotting day for me. Not huge, but I do have like 5 or 6 plants that I need to repot. So I figured I'd pull out the camera and just hang out with you guys and show you guys what's going on with my plants. So let's get going. So the first plant that I need to repot is my Philodendron Brazil. I have repotted this once, but it's probably been over a year now since I've looked at it. And if you look at the roots, they are screaming for a repot. It was in a cover pot, so I really never checked it. But yeah, hopefully it's okay. The roots don't look great at the bottom. I might trim off some. But yeah, I'm gonna repot it into this, which can be used as a hanging basket, so I think that'll look really pretty. But yeah, let me just get in here. My soil's on the floor, but I go over to my parents and keep a giant bag of soil there that I bring over in Tidy Cats containers. So yeah, that's just down here. Okay, so I have some soil. Let's see what mess we have in here. I don't even know if I'll be able to pull it out. I might just have to trim the roots at the bottom, honestly. Oh. Ooh. Yes, this guy is very root bound. I lost one. I'll just repot that with it. But yeah, this was definitely in need of a repot. I'm actually gonna check out the roots too to see if any have rotted. They actually don't look too bad. None of them are like mushy. So I think we're good. I always forget to repot my plants and then this happens, but I'd rather my plants be root bound when I like repot them than be too small, because I've rotted my plants doing that. They just can't hold that much moisture as I think they will. Yes, I just do this on my dining room table and then I wipe it off after. I do want to get some sort of potting mat or tray of some sort, but this works for me right now, honestly. Just gonna reuse some of this too. I got an IKEA greenhouse cabinet, just one of the cheaper like glass cabinets, but I'm super excited. I still have to get a grow light for it, so there aren't any plants in it right now, but that'll probably be in the next like video or two where I do that. I want to put my more sensitive plants in there, like some of my begonias and my alocasias, because as you know, I have bad luck with alocasias, but I do love them. I think they're so pretty, and I think the high humidity will really help them in there. Okay, so she should be much happier in this. I really love this plant. I love the variation, how some of the leaves are completely yellow and some are completely green. It's just very interesting to watch grow, and I also love how pink it gets at the new growth. I think that's really cool. I know a lot of philodendron do that, but it's just very pretty. But yeah, the next plant I'm probably gonna do is my Hoya shepherdii, so let me get that set up. So this is how my Hoya shepherdii is looking. It's not looking the best, that's kind of why I want to repot it. I've never taken it out of its nursery pot. I just have it hanging in a macrame behind me. But yeah, let's check out the roots. It does have some yellowing too, which is kind of concerning, but maybe it would just needed, let me just pull them off. Maybe I just needed to lose these guys. But I'm gonna repot it into this glazed ceramic pot. I think the white will look really nice with it. I'm really glad I got that cabinet and found space for it, because when I repot these and they get too big for the windowsill, I really run out of space where I can put these. I do have a few grow lights. I probably need to get more. But they're really starting to completely take over my house, which I kind of love, but my boyfriend doesn't. But that's okay. So, not like completely root bound, but definitely could use an up pot. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good size. I don't know if anyone has any tips too for Hoyas and just getting them to flower. I do have orchid mist that I try to spray them with every like 2-ish weeks or so, because I've heard that can really help. But I've never had one flower yet, and I know it can take a while for them to establish. But like my Carnosa compacta here, I've probably had it for almost 2 years now, and it's never flowered, so I don't know if it's maybe just still establishing. But it does get really good new growth on it, like it's almost always pushing out a new leaf. So I would love some tips because I really want to see them flower one day. I think they have some of the prettiest flowers of like all the houseplants. And I do have some houseplants that have officially croaked on me, so I'll give a little memorial for them maybe at the end. And there we go. My Hoya shepherdii. I think it looks really cute in this white pot. So I do have a few more I still need to repot. I have a Peperomia, a bromeliad, and some baby snake plants right here that I'm gonna pot up together. So I'll see you in a sec when I grab those. This is one of the newest plants I purchased. I've been really slowing down my plant purchases because I was just, when I was working full-time, buying them every week. But now I'm trying to limit myself to getting like 1 or 2 every few months. So this is my newest Peperomia. It's a Peperomia frost. It does have some blooms on it. And I just love the like silver foliage of it. And it reminds me of the Peperomia piccolo I used to have, which did die a while ago. I do have some of the leaves that are still in some of my prop boxes that I'm hoping will come back to life. They haven't rotted or anything, but they haven't done much. But this guy I'm going to put in this new IKEA pot I got. It was super cheap. It was like $1, maybe $2. I do really enjoy Peperomia. They're probably one of my favorite species of houseplants, although I do have probably like over 5 favorite species, so I don't know if that's saying much. Ooh, I also have a really fun update. My Monstera deliciosa finally has a split leaf. I've had that plant for over 2 years, and its normal, like, immature leaves have gotten massive. They're bigger than my head, but it never had a split leaf. So I repotted it, gave it a new moss pole in one of my older videos. I put all of the aerial roots into the pot and just gave it more light, and it's finally giving me a split leaf. I did something bad, which was unravel a new leaf. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I couldn't help myself. This guy is pretty fragile, so I'm just picking off some of the leaves. I can see I've fallen off, and I'll just throw those in my prop boxes. Peperomia do really well propagating. They're pretty fast, except for my piccolo for some reason. But like my watermelon Peperomia propagates so easily, and so does my normal just green Peperomia. I think that's pretty good. I feel like I repot these really fast, but I am now going to get my bromeliad, I think, and repot that guy, because I have also never repotted that out of the pot that I purchased it in. So I'll be right back. So this is my bromeliad. I don't know what species it is. I'm not very educated on these guys. This is the first bromeliad I've ever gotten, but it's in a very tiny pot. So I just want to see what the roots look like. And I'm gonna put it in this this terracotta pot that I decorated a while ago. I just dripped ink down upside down onto it, I think it looks pretty cool, honestly. But let's see how these roots are doing. I'm wondering if this is too big. Should I don't know, I feel like it'll be okay. But the roots aren't that big. This is my problem. Maybe I'll just repot it back into this without the nursery pot, just to give it a little bit more space. New plan. I am going to use this, I don't know if it's just clay or concrete. I'm gonna use this pot instead for it. This is smaller. I just don't want to give it too much moisture because I just don't know much about these guys. This one will be good because it can still fit on my windowsill where it was before. Kind of have a love-hate relationship with repotting. I like seeing the roots and stuff, but it just is so messy, obviously, because I don't have a potting mat, which is like fine. But it's just extra work. And there we go. Yeah, I really like it. I like having a plant that flowers. That's why I really like my begonias too, because those usually always flower for me. And they're not, I guess they're not the most interesting. They're usually just white little petals, but it's fun. Okay, so lastly, I have some spider plant babies that I'm going to pot up together. I think I'm just gonna do 2 together. Be right back again. Also, in a lot of my pots, I put this like mesh stuff. I saw this as a good tip when I was watching some videos. It's like the mesh that you get when you buy clementines or some fruit from the grocery store. And it just helps keep the soil in, you know. Sometimes I just use rocks too. I know some people don't like that. It's just easy, and I've never had that really harm the plants, so I don't know why people are so picky about it. But my spider plants. These are just the normal straight green variety of spider plants, and these guys have just been chilling in. I got like this toy set of planters, so these funny little yellow plastic pot, and I'm pretty sure I can get 2 to fit in here to make it a little bit of a fuller plant. These guys, I am sure, are super root bound. Ooh, oh my god. It's like pure white at the bottom. They're all really healthy though. That's crazy. Okay. Very glad I'm doing this. And then here's the other one. They are so root bound. Just finagle these guys in here. I always recommend spider plants to people though who don't know houseplants that well. It is the easiest plant I think I've ever cared for. So these guys will be very happy after this. Just try and get it more centered. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I think that's all the repotting I'm gonna do, at least for now. I'm sure I'll find 1 or 2 later when I'm watering my plants. Okay, so that's gonna do it for this video. I am gonna slide across the screen some of my dead plants. I couldn't save you. I'm so sorry. A moment of silence. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like it, and if you want to see more, you can subscribe to my channel, or you can follow me at Double Wing Begonia on my Instagram. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!